Welcome back to the channel. So today I've got the 2022 X5 M Competition in individual British Racing Green. I think this color looks fantastic on the X5 M. So today we'll take a tour around the X5 M Competition for 2022. I believe this is our first 2022 X5 M Competition to arrive. We got a bunch more on the way, including some more individual colors, as well as Amatrin Metallic, which is sort of like the purple-violet color. But anyway, back to the British Racing Green. So for the X5 M Competition, this is one of the approved individual colors for the factory. So all you do is submit your paperwork for what you want, and it's approved, it's ready to go, it'll be scheduled for production. And this one is, I think the X5, it's $5,000 extra for this color. So it is non-metallic, but it's a very nice deep shade of green. Notice we got the red calipers to go along with the British Racing Green. So your choice, of course, would have been blue or black. Black would have worked too, but I think this is a nice contrast. Sort of gives you a nice holiday feel since we're approaching the holidays. But we'll walk around this X5 M Competition, take in the shade of green in various lighting conditions. So over here we got well lit, and that green really comes out and pops, despite it not being metallic. So out back we got your 100mm exhaust tips, all in black with the competition package, as well as the badging in the back. And over here in the dark, so you can see it really looks more like a black green, more towards black in the shade. So it is fairly dynamic. Talk about what else we got here. So we got laser lights standard on the X5M, provide really good aggressive looks, and shadow line lights, which I think are new for the 2022. So let's take a look at the inside. Unfortunately, this car did not have the MSRP window sticker on it, so I can't go over all the details. I'll try to do them all from memory. But interior wise, we expect this with full Taruma Brown. Nice, so we get the nice quilting on the door in black. So it's not full brown. I think it's a nice contrast with the green paint. You got the inside and the seats here. So you got your standard head restraint, brought up X5M. Standard headrest here, X5M label or badging, illuminated. Nice quilting down the center in black. See, it's ventilated as well, perforated, if you will. So I think other interior colors that would work well with British Racing Green, obviously one, black is very safe. And ivory, perhaps even Silverstone would look well with it. I think if you go other direction in terms of extreme colors like Secure Orange, probably would not look great, but be interesting to see. I don't think I would build one that way. So you can see on the side, you'll notice Bowers and Wilkins. So this car was ordered well before I think it was September 1st was the cutoff when they got rid of the Bowers and Wilkins option. So in our experience with the dealership, so if you had orders in prior to that cutoff, they had Bowers and Wilkins, that actually stayed on the car. I'll show you that when we get some X5 M50Is, which have the touchscreen deletion, but also have Bowers and Wilkins, just to show you that was actually true. All right, interior wise, very standard setup that we've all come to know and love. So your M1 and M2 buttons in red. You got the driving assistance professional package, that's another $1,700. M steering wheel, heated steering wheel. Your live cockpit pro standard, of course. This is shown in the M mode sport, which also disables or reduces some of the driving assistance features, including the intelligent safety features. So you notice that this ring around your car is orange. That means at least one of the systems has been disabled. If it's green, that means all are on. If it's no color, that means everything's off. We got our heads-up display in the M mode setup. Bowers and Wilkins little speaker up there as well. 360 cameras, the parking assistance. Got our ventilated seats on today. It's a little bit warm, but not too warm. I think one thing that's bugged me since I saw this X5 M Competition logo appears to be a little bit slanted and crooked to my eye. I could measure that it wasn't exactly flat either. So don't know what's going on there, but immediately caught my eye as something slightly off. We've got our M gear lever. And you notice this one still has touch control, which will be disappearing for X5s. I think it was about build week 43 or so when it started disappearing. So this was built prior to that. So it still has this. And anyways, the X5M and X6M models are so far unaffected by the touchscreen deletion. That's going to appear on anything M50i and below for the X5 and X6. But I think this combination looks fantastic. I love the Taruma Brown going with this exterior lovely shade of green. So other packages I can see, I don't really know what else is missing. We got the Bowers Wilkins covered. We got, I think it's the exec package. Got our moon roof, which is panoramic, but not a sky lounge. You can see that go all the way back. It looks really, really nice. All right, taking a look at the back seat. We got our M tricolor stitching on the seat belt. Or excuse me, all the seat belts. Good place to sit in the back. You got your dual zone climate control in the back, so this is 4-zone climate control. But lovely, lovely work at the interior details on this X5M Competition. It works really well. So we'll take one more glance around. British Racing Green. We'll talk a little bit more about the car too. So should know. I don't know by now. This is the S63 powered V8 twin turbo engine, producing 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque, or torques, depending if you are a disciple of Jeremy Clarkson. Ooh, got some Canadian geese flying overhead. Thankfully, no poop on the British Racing Green. But it's a gorgeous color on a awesome vehicle. So I don't know the total MSRP of this vehicle off the top of my head. We'll have to put that in the description of the vehicle. Let's do some of the options and the pricing on those things as well. Again, this is the first of our X5Ms in individual colors to appear. I think we've got Lime Rock Gray coming in, as well as Gunmetal. Not to mention the Amatrin, and I think Tanzanite's the other one. But gorgeous colors. We'll have more individual colors as they arrive. Just everything's been sort of delayed, especially with, I think it was a train derailment in Arizona that's delayed vehicle deliveries to the Richmond port, which is our port for getting our X cars to our dealership. But let me know what you think of this British Racing Green. Does it work? I think it does. And what other individual colors would you guys like to see on, say, an X5M or an X6M as well? So we'll see you at the next video.